Thank you, Mr. President. I was hoping that you could clear up confusion for moms and dads across America, many of whom voted for you. There's a statement that was put out by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, and in their statement, they write, "Acetaminophen remains a safe, trusted option for pain relief during pregnancy," and that's at odds with what you said and with what many of the experts say. How do you clear up this confusion?
Patriots, listen up. This is one of those moments where the media spins confusion, and the president cuts right through it. The press tried to corner him with a so-called expert statement from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. They claim aspirin is totally safe during pregnancy, and they expected him to back down. But he didn't. He stood his ground. Before I dive deep into this reaction, I need you to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family who are tired of being lied to by the establishment. We're building a community of truth seekers and freedom fighters, and you're part of it.
That's the establishment. They're funded by lots of different groups. And you know what? Maybe they're right. I don't think they are, because I don't think the facts bear it out at all. They're fighting for something that, in my opinion, they shouldn't be fighting for. But here's the thing. There's no downside to doing, other than a mother will have to, as I say, tough it out a little bit. There's no downside to doing this. It's not like, oh, if you do this, you're going to die. There's no downside. There's no downside to going over a 4-year or a 5-year period or a 3-year period, or even if you space them out for 6 months, you space it out. There's no downside. And that's why I will say the gentleman behind me, they have very strong views, and they feel that we're right, but they'll have more research done over the next 2 months. I said, well, 2 months is a long time. A lot of people could be saved, and there's no downside to doing it. Everything I said, there's no downside to doing it. It can only be good. And I think you're going to see very good results. That's establishment stuff, and we've been reading that about a lot of things for years. And you know what's happened? We've gone from 1 in 20,000 to 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 32 to 1 in 10. Think of it. 1 in 10 or 12 or 1 in 31. Think of it. 1 in 31 people, young kids, get autism? What is it, Jeff?
Here's the thing, folks. The president is absolutely right to question the establishment. These big medical groups, they're not neutral. They're funded by special interests. They push whatever narrative fits their agenda, and then they expect us to follow blindly. That's not how freedom works. What he said is powerful. There's no downside to being cautious. Moms may have to tough it out, but he's saying better safe than sorry. And isn't that what real leadership is? Protecting families instead of gambling with them based on what some lobbyist-funded experts say? And when he brought up autism rates, that's a wake-up call. Decades of establishment advice, and what do we have? More kids suffering, more families left with no answers. We should be demanding accountability, not defending the same people who have been wrong time and time again. This is why I stand with him, because he's willing to call out the lies, even when it's unpopular. That's the kind of courage America needs right now. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Do you trust these establishment medical groups? Or do you think the president is right to question them? Let's start a real conversation in the comments section. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe so we keep this truth train rolling. God bless America!